I know many of these steps are hard, especially with the next week being Thanksgiving. But as I said last week, holiday celebrations need to look different this year. The CDC has issued holiday guidance that stresses that even with friends and family, people need to be cautious during the holidays so that they don't add to the trend of increasing cases. We've posted our own guidance as well as on our website on coronavirus.in.gov. Thanksgiving is a time when families traditionally plan to join larger groups or to celebrate together. But travel increases the chance of getting and spreading the virus that causes COVID-19, especially when you look at the high levels of transmission that many states are experiencing. You might also find that some states are requiring travelers from other states to quarantine for 14 days upon arrival or show proof of a negative COVID test within the past 72 hours. These are all factors Hoosiers should consider when making holiday plans. To be frank, staying home is the best way to protect yourself and others. You can still celebrate by having a small dinner with your immediate family. For the first time, there'll only be 5 at my dining room table. Or you might want to prepare traditional family recipes for your family and neighbors and to deliver them in a way that doesn't involve close contact. If you do plan to be with people outside your immediate household or social bubble, take steps now to reduce the risk of exposing others. These steps could include setting the expectations up front that any planned visitors will have to follow. Make sure that everyone is prepared to follow those recommendations. Self-screen for symptoms before hosting anyone or going to someone's house. If you have a fever or any other signs or symptoms of illness, stay home or cancel your gathering. Regularly wash your hands or use hand sanitizer and ask those coming into your home to do the same. Put hand sanitizer on the table so it's easily accessible. Clean high-touch surfaces in your house and take steps to increase ventilation. That could include cracking windows open, using HEPA filters and humidifiers, and opening your blinds. We also recommend that everyone wear a cloth mask when you're in indoor settings, even those college students who just came home from the holidays, as I mentioned. The CDC recommends that you avoid indoor settings with people who don't live where you cannot socially distance or wear a mask. If you are having high-risk individuals in your home, set up your house so that you can physically distance while visiting and during meal times or other times when a mask cannot be worn. This might mean bringing back the kids' table or having guests bring their own food and drinks. When at-risk individuals are visiting, wear a mask while visiting with them inside your house. That includes riding in the car. If at-risk individuals are staying overnight, have a separate bedroom and, if possible, bathroom for the at-risk individual to use. If possible, get your household tested for COVID-19 in time to receive the results before having high-risk individuals in your home. As hard as it is, we do not recommend taking anyone from a long-term care facility out to celebrate the holiday. These Hoosiers are among our most vulnerable, both in age and in underlying medical conditions, and we want to do everything possible to protect them. The CDC also lists going shopping in crowded stores just before or in or after the Thanksgiving holiday is a high-risk activity, so be aware of the risks as you make your plans. Many stores are starting their Black Friday deals early and offering them online, which makes it easier to get deals without putting yourself at risk or your loved ones at risk. And finally, as you look at our colored county map, know your risks and think about the risks to others. Whether you're looking at a holiday celebration or a wedding, be willing to make the hard choices now to protect the people that you love. I had to have this exact conversation with my brother recently. He and my sister-in-law will probably both be spending the holiday alone because they're both at high risk. As much as I'd like to see him this year, I told him I'd rather have him for the next 20 years, celebrating birthdays and anniversaries and holidays with him, his wife, and my family. There will be more than 5,000 empty seats at Indiana Thanksgiving tables this year because of COVID-19. Let's all make those hard choices to prevent that number from growing so that Hoosier families are able to celebrate for years to come.